What's good, old heads? It's your boy, Mr. Michael.
And the McDiva Big Gwen. What up, bro?
Hey, Diva, I can't help myself. I was playing around on the internet and I ran across some shit and I thought to myself, where was the first time, or what was I doing, or how did I feel the first time I saw this? And I reflected and it took me back. Boy, this shit took me back.
And what that is.
That's a moment I have to share with you. So I'm not even going to do no long introduction to this video. This is a Diva and Mr. Michael episode. Old heads for your ass.
I grab back.
Diva.
What up? What's up?
What was it like for you at a time when this came on?
This week.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna let it finish playing out. I'm gonna let it finish playing out before we go. Hold on.
Graphics won an Emmy. And so tonight on the Emmy Award-winning Friday Night Videos, broadcast premieres from UB40 with Chrissy Hynde, Cameo, and Morris Day, plus Madonna, Aha, Prince, John Cougar Mellencamp, Dire Straits, The Hooters, Daryl Hall and John Oates with David Ruffin and Eddie Kendrick of The Temptations, Saga, and John Parr.
Diva, when I saw that commercial, man, listen, that was every fuck a MTV, fuck a VET, fuck all that. There was nothing better
than Friday Night Videos.
Than staying up till 12:30 a.m. and watching when Friday Night Videos were bad. I don't give a fuck. Friday night, every kid stayed up for Friday Night Videos.
Yep.
Man, listen, that's how we discovered music videos. Remember, hey, you remember the first time Friday Night Videos debuted the Thriller video?
You know what? I remember everything about that shit. Because that was where we got the entertainment from. Friday fucking Night Videos.
Hey, what that make you feel like?
I remember the one time, every time I hear Friday Night Videos or whatever in my mind, it always just runs me back to one particular episode when Felicia Rashad came on and Ahmad was on there with her.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It always makes me think about that because he was like, he tried to be like he was joking, but he said something about her doing kissing scenes with Bill, but he was looking at her like he was about to slap shit out of her. It was supposed to be a joke, but it was fun. But yeah, that right there, that.
Hey, what feeling did you get when that commercial came on?
I got excited. I felt excited, like I used to feel like when it'd be like, it's gonna come on, and everybody knew, so everybody go use the bathroom. Me, Sheila, and Steve did everything. Then we was on top of each other every time it came on. Come on, in a little bitty ass TV sitting in front of it like this.
Yes. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. This was a time when boys acted like girls. Cause when this show came on, we was in front of the TV just like this too. Shit.
Immediately.
Everybody.
That's the feeling I get. This is, man. Oh my God.
That shit was fun. I ran across some of these things. I wanna. What about this, Steve? What about this? I know you remember this.
I wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They've got the best for so much that you really flip your leg. From bike to train to video game, it is the biggest toy store there is.
wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More dolls, more toys, oh boy! I wanna be a Toys R Us kid.
Toys are fucking us. Yeah, Toys R Us, man. That hey, and
I ain't gonna front,
was
Diva.
the store that was an adventure.
In
Toys
those
R Us
days,
was an adventure.
in those days, that might have been the baddest jingle. Like, there ain't a kid
Yeah.
that didn't know that
Yeah.
jingle.
Yeah. Only thing I can think of is more exciting than this shit right here. Oh man. Man, you should have found the Sears catalog.
Oh, damn. I couldn't find that one, but I did find this for you. Now, Mr. T, you got chips in there. Hold on, let me go back. I gotta hold on. I gotta go back.
Yeah.
You got Cliff, the mailman.
Punch.
Mary Lou Retton, In Play, Raisin, Twisted Sister. Look at that.
Mary Lou Retton. Mary Lou.
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou.
I couldn't find Sears, but I did see that one.
No, I just want. You know what? And I'm gonna make that my mission. So everybody listen, because everybody know how much this Sears catalog meant to niggas. We lay in the floor, always laying in the floor. Pop that motherfucker open. Everybody point out what they want, circle what they want. We stayed looking in that motherfucker and didn't get a damn thing. But that catalog was that motherfucking thick. That was the most interesting book in the house.
Everything. That toy section was everything.
Now I'm gonna be singing Toys R Us for the rest of the day because that was my shit. Yeah.
Hey, you want to talk about? Okay, listen. While we did have the flyest childhood, I ain't gonna lie, we had some fucked up toys too. We did. Like this one, Diva.
His feet got the beat, he's cool and he's neat. It's Michael. Yeah, Michael. Dancing on air, this dog can't compare it to Michael. Yeah, Michael. There's an out we call Thriller, it's no fright. Then there's Billie Jean and Beat It, looking just right. And three of the outfits, they're all out of sight. Looks so much like Michael from head to toe. Put the mic in his hand and he'll steal the show.
I love you, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson doll, new from LJ.
Hey, the funniest part about that commercial was he said it looks so much like Michael.
I thought the funniest part was how they kept the Gail hand racket trying to make the dog. Hee.
Hey.
Had one, and I also had one. But that's some shit. I know the girls had them. The string was thinner than a shoestring, but it was a little purse that looked like a little half moon, and they put Michael Jackson's picture on that motherfucker. I had one of them too.
Hey, Diva.
The Michael Jackson doll. Then they had a Mr. T doll.
They did. They did.
The Michael Jackson doll had that little curl.
Hey, Diva, can I say I'm guilty of having every single one of the jackets? Every jacket that I had all of them.
Wait. For you to wear?
For me to wear.
You had?
I had all of the jackets. That one he had in the bad video with all the zippers.
Yeah, I wish you would have kept them.
That one he had in the bad video with all the zippers, that and a pair of Stonewalls jeans, you couldn't tell me shit. Couldn't tell me shit. Man, listen.
I know for a fact that you couldn't. Because nigga, you had the jacket. See, you was the one, you was fresh. Hey, you had it going on. Nigga, you was fresh.
Hey, I couldn't find the dial, Beaver, but I did find this.
Who's
Couldn't find
teaming
the
up
what?
with a good balanced breakfast?
Teaming up with Mr. T cereal. It's getting on the team that knows how cool breakfast can be. You get a crispy corn taste with a touch of brown sugar. Teaming up with Mr. T.
It's cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T. Golden sweet crispy teas. One bite and you're gonna be eating with a team that's teaming up with Mr. T.
It's cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T.
Hold on. Now, let me just say something real quick.
You had to have a cereal.
Hey, two problems. I ain't gonna lie to you. I actually had that cereal. Like I used to buy that cereal. But
It was corn pops.
yeah, there's two problems with it. Number one, you got all these different, like you got cartoons that have better cereals than that. His was literally a corn pop in the shape of a T. Like there were no marshmallows, there wasn't nothing fancy about it, none of that shit. It was just corn pops in the shape of
Like
a T.
the fucking sugar pops.
But
They ain't
the
the same
funniest
about
shit, the funniest shit though, Diva, was they said lightly,
That brown sugar.
and they said with a touch of brown sugar. That shit was hilarious.
First of all, let's just keep it 100. The song was horrible.
It was. It was.
I don't think nobody even took time to go into that. But the cereal, having a cereal itself, because who else had a cereal? Pac-Man. Pac-Man had a cereal.
Shit, everybody had a cereal.
Except Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson did not have a cereal,
But he had a doll
but he had a doll.
with 3 different outfits, and one actually came with a glove. I got in trouble because I lost the socks on the doll.
Hey, you got in trouble?
Oh, it wasn't my doll.
Oh. Hey, I won't lie to you. Some of this shit is looking back at this shit now. Some of this shit was corny as hell. But let me tell you something. In the 80s, if you was living through this, there was no better childhood. And this shit was
At all. At all. Growing up in the 80s, man, every time every time we have a conversation, we'll just be like, where would you go back? If you could go back in time, I don't know. I just always hit 85.
the 80s, yeah, 85, yeah, 85. Oh my God.
There
was no better childhood than the 80s. There just wasn't. You can compare it to whatever you want to compare it to. As far as a child being able to actually be a child and have fun and have there's no better childhood than the 80s.
Because we adored being outside.
Yeah.
These kids these days, you tell them they can't go outside and play. They cool in the motherfucker. They were just gonna lay up in the bed and look at the phone and some shit anyway. You can't. There's nothing you can take away from them. I remember Chanteria, my baby. She did something one day, and I told her because they was just now being able to have phones. That was when you could have your phone through a text service or some shit. You didn't even have, you know what I'm saying? So she had a phone or whatever. I called myself taking shit from her, and then when I realized it, I'm like, okay, motherfucker was cool. She didn't have no phone, but that was before they was hyper popular, so we're not talking about the same kind of kids. That was the first time I recognized when I said you can't go outside and you gotta stay in your room. I forgot that motherfucker was in the house. She didn't complain. She didn't do shit. That motherfucker was in there reading. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in your room.
But outside was a huge deal for us. Like, we did not stay in the house. Even if it was just in the front yard or the backyard, we was out every day. Motherfuckers don't get enough. I said, I used to not understand kids being fat in our day. I couldn't understand that at all. I understand it now.
Yeah, for sure.
We just didn't have no whole bunch of fat ass kids because we was always everywhere walking. You know what I'm saying? Tripping, hanging outside, kicking it. That's what it was for. That's what it was made for.
Yeah, and don't let you.
But 85, I was living at 1847 J Street, right up the street from the Alphabet and the Pup and Taco.
And I was living at 813 Hazard Street, right down the street from right down the street from East Main Food and Beverage, Kalamazoo, Michigan. We both know exactly what we was.
Exactly, because that was a year, man. That was a year.
Yeah,
I would definitely think 85.
When they ask you how big is your yard? Shit. I would say about maybe 10,000 square miles because the whole fucking neighborhood was my backyard in 85.
Okay. But my little backyard, one thing I do miss about that too. When we was walking around, especially in California, we were blessed to have all kind of little fruit trees around.
Right.
We didn't drink no water. We had a lemon tree in the backyard. We'd be walking and playing. Motherfuckers get hungry. You could just snatch a pomegranate and keep it moving. Yeah. Get some kumquats off another tree. Like everything was. We loved the outdoors, and it loved us back, and it fed us. First time I came in, when I got to Tennessee, and I looked in there, was going to the grocery store. It took a long time before I ever saw one here too. But I got ready to grab a pomegranate. Oh, I missed it. I ain't had a pomegranate a long time. That motherfucker was almost $2. I was like, why? Why? Because everything was so ready. You know what I'm saying? Out there, we just had, fruit all up and down the goddamn street. But that's what makes me think about 1985. That house, I don't even know that I would change much more in my life. You know how people be like, I would have done this and I wouldn't have this and I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't give my kids back none of that shit. I just want to go back there and play.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If I could, I'm kind of like you. If anybody ever asked me if there's a point in your life that I could revisit, it would be the 80s. I would want to relive the 80s. There's no, and don't fuck around and have a bike.
In the garage with the boom box. Doom, doom, doom. Hey.
Yeah.
5 minutes pump.
Man, the music, the fun, the lifestyle, the cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons, nigga. Man,
it was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth it. Hey, you remember this commercial, Diva?
Come and get 'em! Fruit Pie the Magician here at the Franklin School. What do kids like best about Hostess fruit pies?
I like the crust best. It holds thin, quite thin. I like fruit, and that tomato's got a lot of fruit in there. I like cherry best. Apple.
And that says it all. Hostess fruit pies, Twinkies, cakes, and cupcakes. Fresh snacks with a snack in the middle.
Hey, why they don't taste nothing like that no more? Diva, why they don't taste nothing like that no more? Go get one of them now.
They don't. And that lemon used to be on point. The cream has been the same. But nowadays, I get them whenever I have a craving for them because it's not often. But sometimes I just think of one and I'd be like, "Ooh, that should be so good right now." I fuck with JJ's because it ain't nothing like Hostess used to be, but it is good and the crust is like soft, like it's been baked, so it's kind of godly. I have to get JJ's because them motherfuckers ain't right. And remember, Hostess stopped for a while, then they reintroduced. They brought Hostess back, and it was. Yeah. I was like, good. Maybe they're gonna go back to the original formula, but they didn't. Motherfucking
Man, listen. I used to get my hands on, and when Hostess fucked around and introduced the chocolate one, it was game over after that. Hey. Speaking of that,
and pudding was delicious, isn't it?
This ain't a Hostess question. What was your favorite Annihilator? Because the Annihilators they have now, these kids have no idea what Annihilators really is.
I don't understand the Annihilators today, but far and above everything else, banana. I love the bananas and the chocolate one, but the filling that I got over here that ended up having to have a cap on it had a filling in it, and the annihilator, the chocolate annihilator took the filling out. So I had to get a cap. I still got that motherfucker.
Okay, so you said banana, but do you remember the
Banana, pineapple? Yeah, definitely pineapple.
pineapple annihilators was
They delicious. When did they become chewy and soft like Starburst?
Right. And they have no flavor anymore. They don't taste like nothing.
No. Only time that I get something. If I go in a mom and pop store, I don't know where they get them if they shop in the same stuff. But if you go into one of them real little old mom and pop stores with the weak wood floors and shit like that look like something we went into when we was kids, and they got the ones with the little 5 in the pack that's still in the hard cellophane, them motherfuckers is on point if you can find them.
Hey, speaking of that, though, while you just brought up something touchy for me, what the fuck happened to the penny candy store? I know every neighborhood had a penny candy store. What the fuck happened to the penny candy store? Do you know if you got a quarter in your pocket, you used to think you was the shit in a penny candy store?
Don't fuck around and have 75 cents. You fuck around even if it had 75 cents, nigga, because it's gonna pop and you can get a pickle.
She said, and you could get a pickle.
And then goddamn, what is they call super bubbles? The bubble gum.
Yeah, the penny candy store, man. You used to go in there. If you got $1 in your pocket, you can come out of there with a whole sandwich bag full of candy.
You smashing. Yeah, no doubt. That's what I said. We talked about that before. I don't even know if we was recording, but we were talking about that before. Remember when we was allowed to go get cigarettes for somebody?
Yeah.
And they sent us up there to get some motherfucking cigarettes and be like, y'all can keep the change. What?
Shit.
What? You need a pack of cigarettes and you just gave me $4? You trying to make sure we good, huh? Because cigarettes was what, $1.30 something?
Hey, old heads. You know a Snickers bar used to actually cost 30 cents.
And it was bigger.
And it was bigger. Yeah, you know them packs of them well, they ain't even 25 cents no more, but them little packs of like bubble gum, the juicy fruit and all that kind of stuff, you know, them was actually only 10 cents. Like, yeah, that shit. Man.
Mercy. Okay.
That took me back.
Bubble Yum.
The what?
Bubblicious or Bubble Yum?
To me, Bubblicious. I'm sorry. The raspberry Bubblicious was everything.
First of all, let's say the best bubble gum of any kind ever is gonna be Grape. Grape Bubblicious was amazing.
Grape was fire.
Hubba Bubba got me when they did the blueberry because it didn't taste shit like blueberries, but I was in love with that.
You know why I didn't like Hubba? I mean, Hubba Bubba, they did have some of the best flavors. Hubba Bubba did have some of the best flavors. I had like Hubba Bubba always gave me an attitude though. It always gave me an attitude because while the flavors was busting, you got 5 minutes to enjoy that motherfucking flavor,
and then you got to get a fresh meal.
The flavor didn't last rubber. Yep. That's just like that. We love that. What was it? The bazooka niggas. We love that bubble gum. It tasted terrible.
It tasted terrible.
But we love that bubble gum.
It was hard as shit. What you went through to get it to become gum was terrible.
Right. But them bazooka comics.
Okay.
We used to collect them.
When they had tattoos and Cracker Jacks, everybody got tattoos with a magnifying glass. It was always the same shit.
Yeah.
Tattoos or magnifying glass.
I ain't never liked Cracker Jacks, but I ate the shit out of Cracker Jacks to get to them to get to the prizes inside.
Or the magnifying glass.
Speaking of prizes inside, hold on. I think it was genius. I don't know how sanitary the shit was. But you remember when every box of cereal had a prize inside?
Yes.
But do you also remember a nigga getting up and opening up that box of cereal?
cereal. It was like, as an adult, I'm thinking, why not just put the prize in the box? But no, they put it in the cereal.
Yeah, and every kid and their mom are digging dirty ass hands, digging all down in that cereal to get the. We didn't wait until the cereal was gone to get it. We dug down in there and got it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm gonna tell you this now. Do you remember when the Red Notes, them cups that used to come in during oatmeal? Do you remember them cups?
Yeah.
They look like it was blitzed all the way around.
Yeah.
Man, I have always wondered, because we didn't get them out of them cups. We wasn't getting them out of the oatmeal. But I'm wondering what happened to that designer cup. Shit, we had tons of them, big ones.
Yeah.
But one time I seen them was when they come out of the oatmeal, and we definitely didn't get ours out of no oatmeal. But I know even since I had kids, I remember one time I just went and bought a bunch of the oatmeal so the kids could have their own cups. Because I love the cups. Then I bought a bunch of baby oatmeals.
I don't give a damn about Breyers. I don't give a damn about none of them. Was there a better ice cream than the little ice cream bucket, the little ice cream cup with the wooden spoon? There was no ice cream tastes better than that fucking ice cream. I don't give a fuck.
And that, my dear, was the only time that I would eat plain chocolate ice cream, because you know I'm a nut. I gotta have shit all in my ice cream building.
Right.
I just gotta have stuff. I got that from my mama. She just had me in here. God damn it, granola. But when Hershey's chocolate came in the can, you know that shit don't taste the same no more, right?
With the one you got to pry open with a spoon?
We just put because the other end of the can opener had the can opener with the triangle on it. So we always had to go and pierce them up. But my mama was big on that because she walked put anything in ice cream. That was just her thing. But sometimes she would put a little milk, some granola, and pour that chocolate syrup. But I'm telling you, the chocolate syrup that's in the bottle don't taste the same.
Oh, no. See, I misunderstood you then. You talking about the chocolate syrup. I'm talking about the chocolate milk powder that came in the big aluminum can that you had to pry the
It had the little circle in the middle.
Man. Damn, I want to look. Let me see if I can go back to the 80s.
I wish I could find some of these things, because that's what they don't realize. That's what gets me about it. That's what I miss. So people say, well, you can have it. They still make that. And I'm like, nah, but it's not the same. Just like the little pool that used to be on the can that had the little piece of metal that you pulled.
Yeah. Ain't none of it the same no more. Let me tell you a funny story.
When Faygos and shit came in glass bottles.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story real quick. This is for the whole world, so you can understand how goofy kids was back then. So
for the whole world,
that top that you talking about, the one that you know how you pop the top open and you peel it. Okay, the top you talking about. Okay, when I was little, I did not understand that the inside of those cans are pressurized. I didn't know that. So,
what did you do?
So there was a time, Diva. I don't want to hear no backlash about this shit.
You will.
There was a time where my dumb ass decided that I'm gonna open the can with my mouth instead of pulling it. So put my mouth on it, pop, open it up. The immediate reaction from the can, because I don't think the can liked that I was opening it like that. The can came to life. The immediate reaction from the can was, I'm going to grab this nigga lip.
Because why wouldn't it?
So when I opened up that pressure, it sucked my top lip down into the can. But now, you know, around the edges of that opening, it was sharp aluminum.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now my lip is stuck in this can and I can't pull it out because my lip has now sealed this hole back up. So I'm walking around crying because I got my lip stuck in a can and I can't get the fucking can off. I can't pull it off.
That's what the fuck you did, actually.
Can I tell you that my aunts and uncles, the whole family, it just happened to be on a day where they was all outside barbecuing. So I became everyone's joke, everyone's punchline.
Of course you did. Why not?
This was child abuse because they let me walk around for like 20 minutes with that fucking can on my lip laughing at me.
And I'm sure
my uncle finally came up. My Uncle Jimmy finally pulled his knife out of his pocket because every old man had a knife back then.
Yeah.
So my Uncle Jimmy finally pulled his knife out of his back pocket. He was like, "Come here, boy." And he put my lip up next to the little rail of the steps and then punched a hole in the bottom of the can and it released it.
It let you go.
Man. But now I got this big ass bright red circle around my lip. Huh?
I just got this image of you walking around crying with a can on your mouth.
Man. But now for like a week and a half, I'm going to school and everything, and I got this big bright red ring around my lip where it has sucked my lip up in there.
You asked for it though.
But the fucked up part about it, as a kid, after the fact, the shit was actually fun. It was funny. That was the dumb shit we used to, as a kid, we used to hurt ourselves and laugh at ourselves. It was funny. I'm gonna take a break.
For the rest of my
life. Hey, Diva, how many of these or similar to these did you have in your kitchen cabinet?
McDonald's presents the most wanted mug in America.
Who could resist a mug like this?
4 colorful glass Garfield mugs you can buy.
Believe me, I'm worth it.
For a special price with any McDonald's food purchase. There's a different mug each week featuring Garfield. Garfield?
Just getting my mug ready for my public.
This summer, McDonald's is serving up 4 Garfield mugs.
Summertime, serving up summertime.
It's the most wanted mug in America.
At McDonald's.
That was it. You just had one.
Man.
How did you get them out? Just had one.
Every time the mugs came out, I can't even front. That might have been the other side of my household.
You made the ones and right now today, I'm still looking for the ones they had, the ones that had Disney on them, them little tumblers. Like that's just a cool ass glass to make a drink in.
Man,
I can't find that. It was like a 10 ounce.
Yeah. Every little kid I knew, whenever because McDonald's came out with different cups all the time. They had Star Wars cups. They had the ones with the Grimace and all them other. Man, listen, I couldn't wait to go to McDonald's and get me a cup. I used to have whole sets of all the motherfuckers.
And if you go into the ones straight up glasses that kind of look like a Coca-Cola glass a little bit, but they had each of the people on them. I had all of them except for the one with the hamburger man, Mr. McDonald.
Yeah.
Not the hamburger. His head was like the hamburger too, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I had all of them except for that one. And if you go, it surprised the hell out of me because I like to go into the Great Escape a lot to do a lot of record shopping. But the one that's out in Madison, oh my God, they always got some super dope shit. A lot of old McDonald's toys.
Yeah, you know what? You make it this shit right here making me want to go back and start collecting like 80s memorabilia.
Right, and I don't need to do that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Me collecting shit.
Oh yeah, that could turn into a problem.
Yeah, I mean it's already a problem. Even
that could turn into a problem. Hold on, I got one more commercial I want to play for you real quick.
Let it ride.
I know you're gonna love this one. And full transparency, this is how I learned how to spell the word for them.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. If you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
How's that?
Bologna.
That's how I learned how to spell bologna.
It's in Bologna.
Bologna. So
wait
a minute.
Where did we get to bologna?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, obviously we saying it wrong.
Right. And that's all right. I thought you was gonna hit me with that other thing.
Which one?
Don't sizzle fat.
Oh, sizzling. Yeah. Oh man. Oh shit.
Sizzling. Hey. Move over, bacon. Now there's something meatier.
Bruh.
And the gold part is you go get great value turkey bacon. It looks like sizzling.
Sizzling was fire, but can I tell the whole world something? That wasn't real fucking meat. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but it was fire as fuck.
It was chopped and formed. It was just chopped and formed.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
But that wasn't because it wasn't right. They tried to dress it up and try to make it look like it had bacon fat. Nah, don't worry about it. But
right.
I do be fucking that great value turkey bacon up because it looks like sizzling. And then they got some that they call sausage strips. Have you seen them? I think Johnsonville make them. I think they call sausage strips. So they take it like, I guess, make the sausage roll or whatever. And after they done mix the meat, then they just slice it thin and got it laying in there like bacon, but it's sausage.
But that's some fire shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen, that's all I got. I got more commercials, but we because me and Diva could talk about this shit all day, so we might have to come back and do this on
we'll be in here for real.
Yeah, for real. But hey, for right now, I'm gonna end this video on that. I had fun with that shit. It's fun reminiscing about the 80s. I'm gonna be thinking about this shit all day.
I'll be thinking about more stuff.
Yeah. But hey, here's what you do. If you watch this video, get in the comments. If you're an old head, tell us what your favorite part of the 80s was. You know what I'm saying? Let's chat about it. Let's have some fun with it. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button. Listen, hitting the like button is important. Because even if it actually drives YouTube's algorithm. So the more you like it, the more YouTube wants to present more stuff like that to you. So don't just overlook it. Click that like button and subscribe. Share the channel. And until next time, that was fun. I loved it. And we love y'all.
I love that. I love that shit. Holla.